Hello everybody, my name is Ash and welcome back to Dark Souls 3. Let's do this next area. Untended graves, so part of the Firelink Shrine Cemetery of Ash sort of area. But it's at night. What is this? Time travel? Well, potentially. Here's what we got: heavy pickaxe, simple Eastern shield, thief, elite set, and using Leo ring, Knight's ring to get that extra strength scaling. I didn't know what to do with the fourth ring, so probably Sun Princess and Ring of Favour. So I don't know how well this is this set is gonna help us. We're just gonna find out. Buff ourselves. I think the buff just got, I think that oh cool, got one of them. Oh, we've got an Ashen ring as well. I think the actually, I'm going to test it out on a resin I don't want. Not too asked about losing. Okay, let's try this on the poison. Do the weapon art. Yeah, we immediately lose the weapon. Immediately lose the buff if we do the weapon art. That's annoying. That's annoying. I was kind of hoping to lean on that for damage, but whatever. Anyway, got a ring there. Grey crystalline ring crafted from shards of Vrad, increases FP, restored by Ashen Estus. Once treasure brought before Lothric Queen, she had it enshrined in the Cemetery of Untitled Graves. Cemetery of Untitled Graves, yeah. So that one day an unkindled might profit from its use. We also got a scythe. We already have that scythe picked. We already picked up that scythe earlier on, but I might as well read it. Great scythe of the forlorn, guided by storytellers, this mistress of the painted world is said to wield a great scythe herself. Great scythes inflict profuse bleeding, such as the blood spatters on the welder. This is pretty much the tutorial area, but it's all nighttime themed. It's like Shadow Realm style. Yeah, certainly like that. Losing all my health in one fucking go. Wow. How much damage. Wow. The fuck? They barely get staggered. This is a fucking great club, allegedly. They can't even... Oh shit. Damage, speed, and poise that they have. What the hell? I've never seen them. I didn't know they could do fire attacks. Oh, damn. Ooh, more chunks. Oh, I like the part where you attack him. Oh, come on. He really pixel survived that. Yeah, I definitely picked the wrong weapon here. Thought I'd showcase something else. So this is pure thrust damage. That's why I'm using the Leo ring to get Leo rings on them counter attacks. But clearly, I'm getting fucked over by it. Yeah, look at that. There's two of these fucking crystal guys. Hopefully aggro one at a time. I want a simple shield as well, because I can like get my FP back slowly, might I add, but get it back. Ooh, more scales. Can get it back, which is obviously a very useful tool to have. Why is it that whenever I do this whenever I poise break them, it's always like when they've got their face inside the wall? Oh, there we are. Thanks for contradicting me, as always, game. At least it was to my benefit this time. So you get like 4 scales from these guys, which means I can probably max out my handy little old wolf greatsword, but I might put it into something else. I do have that Hollow Slayer greatsword, which I might use a bit more of. Now, if you're embered in this particular area, you get invaded by some cheeky little firekeeper looking person. Using the Crystal Sage rapier of all things. Oh cool, she has backup. Wish I had backup. Fucking why? I've never had the hollows aggro so prematurely like that. Using like Crystal Sage gear. Okay. Press circle when it gets fired, and I don't dodge. Okay, legit hate fighting mages. Oh, cool, and she can parry as well, because of course that'd be fair. Do get a couple of Estus out of it though, which is not too bad. Okay, got this fucker here. Kinda hoping I would have got that hit off before the before it got to me, but whatever. We are getting more Estus stuff, so it's not all bad. So when you got a slow weapon like this, and these guys can like flurry, you kinda gotta like distance yourself and hope that they oh fuck, there's 2 of them here, isn't there? Gotta like distance yourself a little bit. Of course, you can hit me. I can't hit you because this is Dark Souls 3, and fair challenge is nothing. We can nothing to enjoy. Where the hell did you come from? Oh god, what the fuck is that dodge? Which happened in the grand total of 3 frames of animation. Fucking hell. I was reluctant to use my Estus then. I wanted to save it for the fight, but fuck. Game forcing me. It's gonna hyper through most of their attacks. Now, weirdly enough, you can actually summon somebody here. Look at that, Swordmaster. I haven't seen him in a long time. Don't remember his skin being green. Look at that. Boss that almost seems very familiar now. God knows how this is going to turn out. Oh, that's not good. That damage is not good. That parry is not good either. Also has the Shawn Michaels super kick as well. There we go. Got you. That weapon art. Wow. No matter where you are, it'll just heat seek onto you. Oh, cool. A Swordmaster looking to fucking fly off the edge of the world. Unlike the Undex Gundyr, this guy doesn't mutate into a pile of shit. Wow, he launched and kicked me out into through the air. Did somehow trade with it though. Oh. Swordmaster got him. Look at that. We actually got a soul for this one as well. Let's have a look again, Andy. Once a champion came late to the festivities and was greeted by a shrine without fire and a bell that would not toll. Oh, poor Gundyr. We can actually buy his armor set as well, which is pretty cool. Black Knight Glaive. Because there's no Black Knight Halberd enemies. We've got to have we all have the have to find it on in one location. Glaive of the Black Knights who wander the lands, used to face deep demons. Unique attacks. The unique attack of this glaive greatly reduces enemy poise, reflecting a tremendous size of enemies. That's feared. And we can actually use it. I think it's a twinkling item. Which I don't know if I'll use it. We're going to do in this area. So yeah, I've got another Firelink Shrine up here. But it's like all black and dark, like the abyss has gone over it. It's not nothing to do with the abyss, mind, but oh, it's the Great Axe guy. Oh, that's not really much to go on. Love partial parries though. Still alive, cheeky fucker. There we are. Sit down. Okay, I see. Have a proper look around this area. Okay, let's go to the Hodrick's grave, see if there's anything here. No. Not right now. Another Black Knight. Hornet Ring. Boost critical attacks. Ring associated with Lord Blade Kieran, one of the 4 knights for Gwyn, the First Lord. Boost critical attacks. The Master Kieran was the only woman to serve in Gwyn's 4 knights. Her curved sword granted a swift death to anyone and all enemies to the throne. What doesn't fail our parries now that we got this equipped. Also, something to note out: this ring will only appear here if you've fought and if you've beaten the Abyss Watchers. So if you come here before Abyss Watchers, which is entirely possible, hard but possible, you will actually come across the. You won't get the ring. So if you're trying to get it like super early game, no chance. Got to beat the Abyss Watchers. I guess that's still early game, but whatevs. Is he aggroed? Yes, he is. Ooh, look at that. We actually get quite a decent amount of damage. Nice bit of damage return there. I'm gonna put top here where we fought the Master a long time ago. It's the Chaos Blade. Fuck knows why it's here, but hey. Not too bad either. A scaling in Dex gets an S scaling, but a cursed sword of unknown origin bearing an uncanny streaks on its blade. Attacks also damage its wielder. The sword is not unlike a thing misshapen. The sword is not unlike a thing misshapen, granted life, but never welcome in this world. In other words, chaos itself. Since I've got doing decent with Dex, we could wield it in theory. Nothing here. Anyway, let's go. We're the meat and potatoes of this place. Filing Shrine, or what was Filing Shrine. Yeah, for role-playing purposes, we'll pull out a torch and look around. So, right in the middle here, we've got a examine. Coiled sword fragment. Return to bonfire. Last rest out of the shrine. Now this is like an infinite homeward bone, but I rarely keep it, and I'll show. And you guys will find out why in a second. Fragment of a coiled sword of a bonfire, which served its purpose long ago. Returns caster to last bonfire used for resting. Blah, blah, blah. Bonfires are linked to one another, irreversibly retaining their affinity long before their purpose is exhausted. Oh, the item over there where the blacksmith was. And a handmaiden. What the hell?
Well, fancy that. A lost lamb wandereth in, with nary a peep from the bell. Well, thou shouldst my purpose know. What can this old handmaid provide thee?
And she actually has I think oh yeah, I've already read that. Yeah, and she can actually has her own thing. She sells the Wolf Knight set as well. How about that? We're not gonna buy that. I think a set becomes available like as soon as you increase faith. We'll definitely take that. Her set becomes available, or what she sells becomes available like once we get to the normal Filing Shrine.
Best not tarry long.
So very bizarre. Blacksmith hammer. Perseverance, very unremarkable. Metal hammer passed down amongst blacksmiths of the shrine. Serves as a strike weapon, but also excels at reducing poise and breaking the guard of a shield. Of course, the hammer's true potential is realized in the hands of a blacksmith. Sometimes you get a item back here. I think it's to do with a certain quest line, to be honest, so very nuts. But there is supposed to be a room back, a hole here. Ah, of course, it's still here. What is this? Eyes of a firekeeper? A pair of dark eyes. It's said to be the eyes of the first firekeeper, and the light was lost by all firekeepers to come. It reveals to the sightless firekeepers things. Reveals to the sightless firekeepers things that should never see. Somewhat weirdly enough, she does kind of resemble Maiden in Black. Sort of. Like Demon Souls. How do we get out? Oh, yeah. Illusory wall on both sides. Very bizarre. So Eldritch are deep, and like obviously there's no skulls on these seats, so it can be assumed that this is probably in the past, or maybe an alternate timeline where this oh shit, with the Unkilled, this particular Firelink Shrine didn't get any Champion of Ash. Very possible. Head upstairs. Don't see nothing back here, no patches. Oh shit, that's not what I was supposed to do. Go around to the other side. Again, nothing. It's bizarre they don't really put anything up here, but whatever. Anyway, let's go outside to the giant tree. Now, despite having the tower key, we can't actually even interact with this door. Oh, fuck me! What the hell? Still make the jump though. Now this is completely cheesy. You're not supposed to get up here, obviously. But I am doing this just for the sake of exploration. You know, guys might think, okay, what happens if you come here? So there's no crystal lizard, no items up here. There's not supposed to be anything up here. So you can go back down. But so we've got this little area here that we had from start of the game with the Estus Shard and all that stuff. The corpse isn't there, obviously. And it used to be that, oh, they must have patched it out. Remember, you could actually trade the. You could actually the bird's nest would actually be here on this version. Firelink Shrine. I wonder. Yeah, I guess they fixed it. Illusory Wall's already been revealed. That chest is here. It's empty. So maybe if you don't have the Silver Serpent ring at this point in the game, it might be in there, but I'm not 100% sure. And we're gonna go back to Firelink Shrine. And you know what? I'm gonna level up.
Welcome.
Level up.
Very well, then take.
Let these souls withdrawn from their vessels, manifestations of disparity, elucidated by fire,
Start pump up. Should probably start pumping up our vigor a bit more. Give eyes to the Firekeeper.
Ashen One, are these eyes? How gracious of thee, Ashen One. The very things we Firekeepers have been missing. Ashen One, my thanks for the eyes thou'st given. But Firekeepers are not meant to have eyes. It is forbidden. These will reveal through a sliver of light frightful images of betrayal. A world without fire. Ashen One, is this truly thy wish?
Yes.
Of course. I serve thee and will do as thou bidst. This will be our private affair. No one else may know of this. Stay thy path. Find lords to link the fire, and I will blindly tend to the flame. Until the day of thy grand betrayal. Ashen One, forgive me if this soundeth strange. The eyes show a world without fire. A vast stretch of darkness. But 'tis different to what is seen when stripped of vision. In the far distance, I sense the presence of tiny flames, like precious embers, left to us by past lords, linkers of the fire. Could this be what draws me to this strangely enticing darkness? Ashen One, if thine heart should bend, kill me, and strip these eyes from my person. I will return as the Firekeeper I once was, as it has always been. Ashen One, if thine heart should bend, kill us. Farewell, Ashen One. Mayst thou thy peace discover.
Okay. She changes her goodbye dialogue, and she also the music of Firelink Shrine does change. If I don't know if you guys can hear that. Pretty good. No, that's a skull. We want to talk to the little guy here.
Aha, that so.
And with Vought so we can make the Gundyr's halberd, which no, we're making the prisoner's chain. But we're going to read the lore on this. Halberd of Gundyr the champion, received when he was charged with his duty. The old cast iron halberd has the power to break poise and is said to never crumble, seeming to suggest that Gundyr was fated to eternal service from the beginning. Champion's charge. Hold spear at waist and charge at foe, and use the momentum to transition to a sweeping strong attack. Prisoner's chain. Portion of steel chain used to restrain Gundyr, Gain vigor, endurance, and vitality, but take extra damage. Prisoner is one who has staked everything on a belief, a proclivity, most apparent in the greatest of champions, and that's what we're going to make, because it's a
I
good
took
ring.
the mantle.
Wait, what? Oh, fuck. Whatever. What did he say? God damn it. You better repeat that.
Aha, that's... The eyes show a world destitute of fire, a barren plain of endless darkness, a place born of betrayal. So, I willed myself Lord to link the fire, to paint a new vision. What is thine intent? I took the mantle of Lord of Cinder of mine own volition. I speak these words with pride. Choose thy fate alone. Seize it with thine own hands. All the more should thy fate entail such foul betrayal.
Fucking hell, so much for it being our little secret. Little Miss Firekeeper, goddamn. Okay, and finally, let's see what armor we can buy. Gundyria. Ancient chest piece of a set of cast iron armor belongs to champion Gundyr. Gundyr, or the belated champion, was bested by an unknown warrior. He then became sheathed to a coiled sword in the hopes that someday the first flame would be linked once more. It's actually pretty good armor as well, fucking pretty light. The poise to weight ratio is pretty good, so we're gonna have to buy that at some
Ashen
point.
one.
And finally, just to display how good this prisoner's ring is. I mean, you take more damage, obviously, but that health boost, stamina boost, and equipment weight boost, pretty handy compared to the Ring of Favour. Of course, when we go into DLC and get Ring of Favour +3, Prisoner's Chain is coming off. But for the time being, you get 15 extra levels with this. So very handy. Decent. Okay, with that being said, I hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you next time. Bye bye.